Today I got 3 drills for you that's going to make your freestyle swimming easier and decrease your chance for injury. If swimming faster with less chance of injury sounds good to you, stick around and check them out. All right, so the 3 drills we're going to work on today are a bodyline kick, a 4-count switch, and a 2-count switch. These drills are going to help balance out your stroke a little bit, engage your core, and take the pressure off your shoulders. So for my beginners, these drills are a great place to start to set up a great stroke. And for my experts, these are great drills to revisit when your stroke starts to feel a little bit off. All right, here we go. First drill is bodyline kick. So for this drill, I like to use fins. You don't have to. I just find it's a little easier and a little bit more fun with fins. But if you want to add a little extra challenge and go no fins, that's totally fine. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go one arm up, one arm at our side, eyes down, nose in your armpit. We want to get up on our side, but you don't need to be all the way up on your side. Think like at least a 45-degree angle, just so your shoulder and your hip can break the surface. While you're doing these drills, I want you to think about being as tall as possible. Imagine when you were a kid and you were trying to sneak on that roller coaster that you were maybe just a little bit too short for. We want to really extend our neck, really extend that arm, and stretch your body out as much as you can. Try to keep your core tight, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, keep that head down. Think about exhaling into your armpit and taking a very quick, I call it a sneaky breath, because one nice thing that we can do with this set of drills is we can also work on your breathing technique. So for our next drill, we're going to do a 4-count switch. So we're going to start with that bodyline drill that you just did before. We want to keep that body position all the same. But what we're going to do is every about 4 seconds, we're going to switch, okay? You can do 6-count switch. You can do 6-kick switch. You can do 4-count. Whatever works for you. What we really want to do here is just extend it out and hit that body line and hold it for a little while in between each stroke. So as I said before, we can work on our breathing with these drills too. So what you'll see me doing here is I'm taking a breath on every stroke, and I'm trying to take my breath right when my opposite hand enters. So when I'm breathing to the left side, I want to be inhaling when my right hand enters. I want to try to match those two things up. When I'm breathing to the right, I want to be inhaling when my left hand enters. That means that I got to be starting that breath to my left while my right hand is still recovering. If you can get comfortable with this breath timing, you're going to be able to take your breath earlier in your stroke, which will have less of an impact on that initial catch. For our final drill here, we're going to do a 2-count switch. A 2-count switch is pretty much the same thing as a 4-count switch. We're just going to be counting 2 seconds in between each stroke in that bodyline position rather than 4. You'll notice on this 2-count switch, I'm not breathing on every stroke anymore. Breathing on every stroke with a 2-count switch might make you a little dizzy. So only breathe when you need to take a breath, but still think about that breath timing. We want to time the breath so it happens when your opposite hand enters. So if you're breathing to the left, you want that breath to happen right when your right hand enters the water. And really, we want to try to time it so you're breathing in when the opposite hand enters. Of course, I'm also thinking about keeping my body as long as possible. I want to be as tall as I can. I'm not a super tall guy, so I got to use every single inch of my body as I possibly can and really stretch it out so I can be super efficient here. From here, you can just go into some regular freestyle or maybe some distance per stroke if you feel like you need a little bit more work. But while you're swimming, I want you to think about all the things that we focused on in these drills. Okay, great body position, head down, swim tall, keep your core tight, and don't forget about that sneaky breath. We want to make it fast and we want to time it with the entry of the opposite hand. All right, guys, those are my 3 drills that are going to help you build a more efficient and injury-proof freestyle. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think or if there's anything else you want to learn about. I love hearing from you guys. I'm CoachMattZ. Hope you learned something. Until next time.